What's up, guys? Welcome to our very first ever YouTube video.
Crazy, right?
I know. We've been waiting for this. We needed something like really fun in order to kick off the YouTube channel.
We did.
And we thought this would be the perfect opportunity because tonight we are going to go through and fill out our Disney animated film brackets.
We're really excited for this bracket challenge because I think we mentioned this on the podcast episode, but we wanted to do this last year.
Yeah.
But the podcast was just starting. We really didn't have the following to be able to do this. So we figured, why not? We're going to do it this year.
Yeah.
And for those of you who might not have listened to the podcast episode, I think let's quickly explain. But we're doing a bracket challenge of Disney animated films. We've got 4 different categories that we'll go over. But if you fill out your bracket, you email it to us, the winner of the bracket challenge will receive a $50 Disney gift card.
That's right.
So
as we went through this, we picked the top 64 Disney animated movies. And the way we came up with this is we looked online at various rankings, and the one we decided on that was probably the best and had the most integrity was IMDb.
It did,
So this is built off of multiple users and multiple inputs to determine what films had the highest rating.
Yeah.
So that's how a lot of this seeding is going to come into play. And I know there's going to be some that you're like, why is that a 5 seed? Why is that a 12 seed? Don't hate us. This is just the system that we found to be the most fair and to kind of help us kick off. And we fully understand there could be upsets. We're hoping for it.
Oh, there's going to be upsets. But...
And probably a lot of upset feelings as well.
Oh, yeah.
But here's the thing. As we go through this bracket, we're going to fill ours out, go matchup by matchup tonight. But the thing to keep in mind is that you are trying to predict what will be the most popular by fan vote, okay?
Correct. Yeah, and it's hard not to pick your favorite, but you want to pick what you think everybody else is going to pick.
Correct.
So
you may want to vote with your heart, but be warned, that may not give you the most points.
Yes.
Okay.
So we've got 4 regions. So we have the Princess region, the Animal region, Heroes, and Pixar.
Yep. And we'll go through all of these films by region, but it is interesting to note that for those sports fans out there that are used to doing like March Madness, there's always one region that's like the region of death, the gauntlet.
And that's Pixar. It's so Pixar. Pixar region is so...
It's rough.
It's really rough.
It's going to be a tough one because I think a lot of these films, if you put them in other regions, they would probably destroy.
Oh, they would dominate.
But
Absolutely
in the Pixar region, that's where it's going to get tough. And there's really nothing we can do about it. It just is what it is.
It is, yeah.
So the way that we're going to go through and determine these along through the process in the month of March is we're going to have this on our Instagram stories.
Yep.
So we will post kind of a header page, let everyone know, okay, we're voting on this region today, and then we will have the matchups by poll. So make sure that you're checking in, follow us on Instagram, and that you vote. Yep. Share it with your friends, your family. We want this to be super fun. We want to involve as many people as possible. So make sure that you're voting along the way.
Yep, voting starts March 3rd. So if you want to participate in the bracket challenge, we need to have your bracket in our email by March 2nd at 11:59 p.m.
Yep, and we will put the link to download the bracket in the description below the video. Yep. So I think that covers just about all of that.
I think so.
Let's get into it.
It's going to get crazy, but let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's start in the Princess region.
Because why not?
Because why not? Our number 1 seed in the Princess region, Beauty and the Beast.
Which really isn't a surprise.
No, it's a tale as old as time. And it's going up against Pocahontas, the number 16 seed.
Yeah. So, okay, I have my vote.
I have my vote as well. I don't think this one really should come as any surprise, but we got that one done. Let's jump down to the 2 seed, Aladdin, Princess being Jasmine, of course, versus the 15 seed Frozen 2, the sequel.
Interesting. Okay, I think I got my vote.
I think I've got mine as well. Again, so far, pretty straightforward.
Yep.
All right. Now, let's go to the 3 seed.
Yep.
Tangled versus Moana 2.
Yeah, which is interesting. Okay.
Came out pretty recently, Moana 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Now, the 4 seed Mulan versus Brave.
This one's tough. This one's tough. So we do acknowledge, though, that Brave, although is Pixar, Merida is a princess.
She's
so that's
a
why
princess.
she is in the princess
She belongs
region.
in the princess region, for sure.
Okay.
You got it?
I think so.
All right. 5 seed, Moana versus 12 seed, and potentially a sleeper pick, Sleeping Beauty.
I know. Okay.
All right.
Got it.
Okay. Now the 6 seed, Little Mermaid, against the 11 seed, Princess and the Frog. Honestly expected that one to be higher.
I know. Oh, this one's tough. Oh, okay.
I'm having a hard time with this one. I'm not going to lie.
I went with my gut.
You went with your gut. Okay, great. Now we're going to the 7 seed,
For you.
Snow White versus Cinderella.
This one's the most difficult, I think.
Is it?
I think so.
Is it, though?
Oh, maybe
Oh,
not.
I don't know. All right.
Okay, got it.
And then the last one, the last matchup for this bracket, we're going the 8 seed Frozen versus the 9 seed, higher than I thought it would be, Raya and the
Same.
Last Dragon.
Same. Okay.
And can we pause? How is Frozen an 8 seed? For as popular as it was.
Yeah, I agree.
That one could do damage.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay.
You got your picks?
Got my picks.
I've got mine. We're going to reveal what we picked. Again, you vote with your conscience. You vote what you think. Maybe you disagree with us, but here's what we're going through and we're choosing.
Yep.
Who'd you have for that first matchup? Do you have Beauty and the Beast moving on?
Yes. Which, yeah.
Pretty easy choice, I feel like. And then it's going up against
I have Frozen.
Frozen as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, so make that pick then. Moving on to the Sweet 16.
Okay. Got it.
All right. Now let's go down to the bottom. Who was your winner on the 215?
Aladdin.
Aladdin, for sure. I had
Yep.
Aladdin as well. And then Cinderella and Snow White?
I had Cinderella.
I had Cinderella as well.
Okay.
Hard to beat the classic. I mean, she's
Yeah.
got the big castle, so. All right, so make that choice.
Okay. Got my choice.
All right. Moving up now, you had the winner of Tangled and Moana 2.
Tangled.
Yep, I had Tangled as well. And then Little Mermaid, Princess and the Frog.
I went with Little Mermaid.
Really?
I did.
I went Princess and the Frog.
I know. I think Tiana might pull that one off, but okay. Okay.
Okay. And then the last matchup here, the winner of Moana Sleeping Beauty.
I had Moana.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am Moana.
I see what you did
Against
there.
Mulan Brave.
As much as I want Brave to win, I think Mulan's gonna.
I think so,
I think
too.
she's gonna pull it out.
I think so too. So make your pick there.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yep.
All right. We're down to the last 4 seeds in this region. Who did you have coming from the top? Did you still have Beauty
I
and
had
the Beast?
Belle. Yep.
Beauty and the Beast
Beauty and the Beast,
versus
Moana.
Moana. Same.
Okay.
Same. Oh gosh, you guys. This is going to be so rough. And then
Yeah.
who'd you have on the bottom?
Aladdin.
Aladdin versus?
Tangled.
Yes, I had the same.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I know this one. Okay.
All right. Now we're down to 2, and one of these is going to the final 4 for the entire bracket.
Yes.
Who did you have?
I had Moana versus Aladdin.
You have Moana pulling the upset over Beauty and the Beast.
I did.
Okay, I chose Beauty and the Beast. I also chose Aladdin, though.
Okay.
So let's go through, and then we'll leave that at the final 4. So there, we just picked our princess region. Who do you have coming out of the princess region?
Aladdin.
I also have Aladdin.
I mean, it's Aladdin.
Yeah,
It's
hard to beat
funny
it.
because like I feel like people don't really watch that movie for Jasmine. Like they watch it for Aladdin, and it's in the princess region. But
Princess Jasmine, though, he would not be royalty without her. Remember that.
It's true.
Women, you know your worth.
it's true.
All right, let's jump over to the animal region now.
Let's do it.
This is going to feature a lot of our animal critters, and we classified this as in if you hear the animals speaking.
Yeah, if they're talking,
Yeah, that pretty much guarantees they're in the
they're an
animal
animal.
region.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Our number 1 seed, the heavyweight, Lion King, versus number 16, Bolt.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Number 2 seed, Zootopia versus a classic, The Rescuers at 15. Jumping to our 3 seed, Jungle Book versus Brother Bear.
Brother Bear. Yep.
Yep. Criminally underrated, by the way. I love Brother Bear. All right. The 4 seed, Robin Hood.
Yep. Versus Great Mouse Detective.
I haven't watched that movie in so long.
Yeah.
Amazing. 5 seed, Alice in Wonderland.
Yep. Versus Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, that one is going to be brutal. Those 5 versus 12s, people.
Yeah.
That's where upsets are happen.
Okay.
6 seed.
Lady and the Tramp.
Versus
The Aristocats.
a couple of old-time films here.
I know.
Right?
I know.
The 7 seed, 101 Dalmatians versus Dumbo.
I know. That one's tough.
That one is going to be tough. I'm curious how that one's going to play out.
Yep. And then number 8 is 8 seed is Bambi versus 9 is Fox and the Hound.
There's honestly a lot of classics going head to head in this region.
Yep.
So for those of you who love the classics, that's it.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go. First matchup, Lion King versus Bolt.
Yep. Got it.
Okay. Jumping down, Zootopia versus The Rescuers.
Yep. Got it.
3 seed, Jungle Book versus Brother Bear.
Yep. I know, we're on number 4 now.
Yeah, for Robin Hood versus The Great Mouse Detective.
Okay.
As much as I'm eliminating some films I really like, I feel like a lot of these should be pretty predictable. But then you get to Alice in Wonderland versus Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's okay.
It's hard because I feel like both of these films have a very loyal following. There are people who live and die by Winnie the Pooh, and there are also tons of people that love Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. Okay.
I think I need a minute on this one. I'm just really not sure.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to go with what I think the people will vote for.
Yep.
Number 6, Lady and the Tramp versus number 11, Aristocats.
Yep. Okay. And then you've got number 7, 101 Dalmatians versus Dumbo.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
And then the final matchup in this region, Bambi versus Fox and the Hound.
This one's tough because I feel like I don't really love either movie. But I have to think of what the people want.
Yeah.
What would the people want?
I don't know. These 8 versus 9 matchups are really tricky because they're already like really close together. They could be anything.
Yeah.
All right. I've got it. You good?
Yep.
Okay. I had Lion King moving on.
Same. Yep.
And now they will face
I have Bambi.
Bambi?
I picked Bambi over Fox and the Hound.
Yeah, I did as well. Hey, Obi.
Hi, sir.
All right. Lion King versus Bambi. Same for both of us. Go ahead and pick your winner. What are you trying to tell us, buddy? Who's going to win? I think he's upset that we didn't choose Fox and the Hound. All right. Down at the bottom, I had Zootopia advancing.
Oh, yep. Versus I picked 101 Dalmatians.
I picked 101 Dalmatians as well. I just don't know that Dumbo's going to do it.
Yeah.
So, all right. Go ahead and make your pick for this matchup.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Sir, what are you doing?
He wants to be a part of this. He wants to be part of our world.
Yes, he does.
All right. Who did you have? Jungle Book or Brother Bear?
Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jungle Book.
And?
I went with Lady and the Tramp.
I did as well. I know that there's like some people who enjoy the Aristocats. I just don't think that it's going to beat out Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah. Okay, so now I have to make my pick.
You do.
Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Ooh, this one's tough. Oh, I need a second.
That's okay. That is okay.
Jungle Book versus
pick?
Lady and the Tramp.
These old Disney classics are tough. Because, again, this is where we got to think about our audience. A lot of our listeners are kind of in that 25 to
Okay,
35 range.
Yep, I went
All
with
right.
it. Okay.
And then last matchup of this round, you have Alice in Wonderland versus Robin Hood.
Well, I actually went Winnie the Pooh.
Wait, what?
I actually went
You had Winnie the Pooh upsetting Alice in Wonderland.
I do, because I think there's a lot of people out there that don't like Alice in Wonderland.
That's fair.
So I went Winnie the Pooh.
That's a shocker.
I went Winnie the Pooh.
Okay, so Winnie the Pooh then versus Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, this one is tricky.
Okay. You ready?
Well, I was until I saw that you took Winnie the Pooh.
Sorry.
But I'm gonna go... Goodness. Okay. All right, I've got it. So now, who did you take? Lion King, I assume?
Yep, I took Lion King.
Okay, and who'd you have advancing Winnie the Pooh, Robin Hood?
Robin Hood.
Okay, so if I had it against Winnie the Pooh, yeah, I'd probably take Robin Hood. But against Alice in Wonderland?
You went Alice.
I went Alice.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to then choose who is moving on.
Okay.
To the Elite Eight.
Okay. Buddy.
I know. He just wants attention.
He does. Okay.
All right, and then on the bottom bracket, who did you have?
I had Lady and the Tramp versus...
You had Lady and the Tramp over Jungle Book?
I did.
I have Jungle Book.
Again, I don't know that people really love Jungle Book.
Jungle Book was great. And
I went Lady and the Tramp.
Do people really enjoy Lady and the Tramp that much?
I think so.
All right. Well, I had Jungle Book going up against Zootopia.
I had Zootopia as well.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So you got that one.
Yep.
Which means that you have what?
I had Lion King versus Zootopia.
Same.
Okay.
I did as well. And then moving on to the final four, we'll make that pick.
Honestly, I think there is only one.
Right.
Right choice here.
There is. Okay. So we've got the animal region locked in. Who do you have coming out of the animal region?
Lion King.
Lion King as well. That's a juggernaut. Very easily could win the whole thing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Let's go to the hero region.
Hero.
And speaking of hero, the number one seed, Big Hero 6.
It's Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6 versus another sequel, Lilo and Stitch 2.
Yeah. Which, yeah, I have feelings about that, but...
Right. I know, buddy. I know. Let's go ahead and make that pick.
Yep, got it.
I feel like that one should have a pretty easy time getting into the next round.
Yep.
Sir, I am left-handed. I cannot pet you with my left hand and write with my right hand.
Okay, we've got our number 2 seed, which is Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
Versus number 15, The Black Cauldron.
See, and in some ways, I'm kind of surprised that Wreck-It Ralph is a 2 seed. But honestly, like, that movie was pretty popular. So,
yeah,
I think that we will see Wreck-It Ralph do well.
Okay. Then our number 3 seed is Pinocchio, which, if you've listened to our podcast episodes before, you know I loathe Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Versus a Goofy movie. And, like...
Timeout. No, timeout. That matchup, Pinocchio versus a Goofy movie? Timeout.
Okay.
No. No.
Obi's getting very excited. Oh my gosh.
Listen, y'all.
Y'all?
Do the right thing, okay?
Y'all?
There is one choice. One right choice. This is the one time that I'm pleading with you, dingle hoppers. Do the right thing. Not the easy thing. Do the right thing.
Right thing.
There is only one choice here.
Does anybody really like Pinocchio? I mean, I say this all the time, but yeah, does anybody really like Pinocchio?
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of people that do.
I was talking to my
But now is not the time. You know what you need to do.
Yeah, I was talking to my coworker earlier, and he's like, "Oh yeah, Pinocchio like scared me as a child."
That's what I'm talking about. Vote the childhood trauma, people.
Okay. We've got number 4, which is Emperor's New Groove versus 13, Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Yeah, Ralph Breaks the Internet was good because of the princess part. But, I don't know. I feel like there's only one choice here.
Okay.
Number 5, Hercules versus Hunchback of Notre Dame. Another movie I don't really love.
It's just such a dark movie.
It really is. Movie. If you followed along the podcast long enough, you know how we feel about Hunchback.
Yeah.
And Claude Froyo.
Froyo. Then you've got number 6 seed, which is Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
Versus 11 seed Sword in the Stone.
This is one where I cannot vote with my heart.
I know.
I need to vote with the people.
I know.
Okay. 7 seed Tarzan.
Yep.
Versus Treasure Planet at 10 seed.
So there are Treasure Planet fans out there, but in my opinion, I don't think Treasure Planet could pull it out. But prove me wrong.
Friends, vote as you will.
Yep. Okay. And then this might be one of the hardest matchups, like, in my opinion.
There's going to be, like, an identity crisis here. In 3, 2, 1.
You have number 8, Peter Pan, versus number 9, Encanto. And I can't.
You love both of those movies.
I love both of those movies.
Like, those are 2 of your absolute favorites. What are you going to do?
Top 5 animated movies for sure. And I think I have to... Oh. I think I gotta go with what I think the people are gonna vote for.
Right. You gotta go people's choice on that.
Yep.
Okay. Let's move on. Who did you have in the 1 seed? The one matchup, Big Hero 6?
Big Hero 6, yep.
And then who are they taking on? You just picked it.
Encanto.
I also went Encanto. I know people love Peter Pan, but Encanto was incredible, and the recency bias, that's where I'm going. Big Hero 6 versus Encanto.
Yeah. Oh, I actually started writing and then I changed my mind. I need a second to think about that one.
All right, you think about it. Okay. I'm going to change because I'm now sweating in this headpiece.
Okay. So we'll take a pause for a second.
Yeah. All right, we're back. So
we might be back, but I still didn't pick Big Hero 6 or Encanto. I can't
what
decide.
Were you doing?
Okay. I'll figure out something. Well, moving on. Okay. Did you have Hercules? Or did you have Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Oh, sorry. Let's go down to the bottom.
Oh, sorry.
Wreck-It Ralph?
Yes, Wreck-It Ralph. Yep.
Cool. Against Black Cauldron, I feel like pretty guaranteed.
Yeah.
And then did you have Tarzan over Treasure Planet?
Tarzan.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Make your pick there.
I don't even know that one's right.
Winner of the 3 versus 14.
Which one was that? Oh.
You know which one it was.
I had a Goofy movie.
I have a Goofy movie as well. People, do the right thing.
Now, I have it going up against Lilo and Stitch.
I have it going up against Lilo and Stitch as well. And spoiler alert, I don't know that Goofy movie is going to make it past that. I could be wrong, but that's fine. And then the last matchup of this round.
I had Hercules.
Also had Hercules.
Versus Emperor's New Groove.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, see, this is another tough one. Okay.
I feel like once you get to, like, getting into the Sweet 16, that is where things get really rough.
Oh, yeah.
All right, moving on. Who did you have? Encanto or Big Hero 6?
I actually had Encanto.
Wow.
I think Encanto could pull it out. I think they could do it.
I went Big Hero 6 here.
I think there's people who either love Big Hero 6 or, like, they don't. And I feel like everybody loves Encanto.
Okay, here's why I went Big Hero 6. I think because of the addition of San Francisco in California Adventure.
It's true. I'm
going to go with that.
Okay.
Versus?
I had Hercules.
You had Hercules over Emperor's New Groove?
I did.
I went Emperor's New Groove. Interesting.
I almost did.
This is where our brackets start to differ. Go for it. Who are you taking?
Encanto.
Encanto over Emperor's New Groove.
Well, I have it over Hercules.
See, so we might as well say I have Emperor's New Groove.
Wow.
Beating out Big Hero 6.
Okay.
I think there's enough people that really, really love that movie. So that's what I have. Now to the bottom.
Yep.
Did you have Wreck-It Ralph beating Tarzan?
Yes.
I did as well. Versus?
Stitch.
Yeah, I think Stitch is too popular.
Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch versus Wreck-It Ralph.
Okay. I went Stitch.
I went Stitch as well. I did. You guys, we went to Disneyland Paris this year. They love Stitch.
Yep.
Love Stitch. And I think there's enough people that do love Stitch. I think it carries it through over Wreck-It Ralph. Which then brings us to who's going to the Final Four. On your side, Encanto versus Lilo and Stitch. I've got Emperor's New Groove versus Lilo and Stitch.
Interesting.
Make your choice. Who is coming out of the hero region?
I still have Encanto.
You have Encanto.
Yeah, I think.
Wow.
I think it's gonna do it.
A 9 seed coming out of the hero region. I went the 6 seed, Lilo and Stitch. That's who I have coming out of the hero region. We've lost our minds. This is why it's called March Madness, people.
Oh, but
let the madness begin.
Oh, and literally let the madness begin, because buckle up. Next is the Pixar region, and this is something else.
I'm not ready. I need a break.
We're back. Yeah. Okay. Let's get right into it.
This is it, you guys. This is the gauntlet. This is where the tears will be shed. I mean, grab your favorite pain reliever, because this is where the headache begins.
Yep.
The number 1 seed in the Pixar region, and again, this is voted on by IMDb ratings, okay?
Yeah.
WALL-E versus the number 16 seed. The biggest shocker to me.
Yes.
In the entire tournament.
Yeah.
Cars.
Like, how is Cars number 16?
Listen, we know that Pixar is stacked.
No,
we
it
recognize
is stacked.
But Cars, it's 16?
I
worry for our children's future. If we're rating Cars at 16, how can we trust anyone's opinion ever again? That's kind of where I'm at.
I know, sir. What should we do?
I don't know. Vote. Vote on that. And again, you got to vote with the people. Because if you want to win the gift card, you got to go with the popularity vote. But again, WALL-E versus Cars. That sets the stage for where we're going in this whole region. Madness.
Yeah.
Number 2.
The number 2 seed is Coco. Versus the number 15, Incredibles 2.
I feel like this shouldn't be that hard, but I recognize that people love them some Incredibles.
They do. I'm not those people.
But Ashley's not amused. Let's go to the number 3 seed. This is another matchup. I don't know what to do.
No.
The OG number 3 seed is Toy Story, the original, versus Inside Out 2, that has taken the world by storm, the most recent Pixar film. Oh my gosh. Look at my face.
There's one other that we'll get to that might, like one other bracket in here, but this might, I don't know. Actually, no, I lied. There's actually a couple more.
I don't know where to go with this, people, because again, knowing who our listeners and followers are, I would like to think that I know what they're going to do, but I don't. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do.
I put something down. I might change it by the time we announce it in a couple seconds, but okay. So then you have number 4 seed, which is Up.
Classic.
Versus number 13, which is Toy Story 4.
Oh, why did they make that film?
Yeah, anyway. There's only
what
one.
do you think will win?
There's only one real answer here.
Hopefully. But then people, the number 5 seed, Toy Story 3, versus the 12 seed Toy Story 2. We did not make the rules, okay? Don't hate us. Put your pitchforks down. This is IMDb ratings. That's just how it fell out. 5 versus 12. Toy Story 3 versus Toy Story 2.
Yeah, that one's...
I have feelings about this. I think there's only one clear choice.
Well, I'm nervous that I didn't make the right one. Okay. You have the number 6. We're on 6, right? Yep. Number 6 seed is Finding Nemo versus number 11, Soul.
Yeah. Kind of surprised that Soul was as high as it was.
I agree.
I mean, there were a lot of good things about that movie.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. Okay. There's some issues.
This is another tough bracket. Okay. Number 7, Ratatouille. Versus number 10, Incredibles.
What?
Yeah. Oh.
This one's going to be tough. And again, we're voting with the people's vote here.
Yeah, we're voting with, America.
And the world.
And the world. The world.
We see you, international followers, and we love you.
We do.
Last one in this round, okay? Number 8, Inside Out versus number 9, Monsters, Inc.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I feel like this one's wrong.
This is tough, okay? This is tough. And now that we have finished it, we might as well announce what we chose because it's going up against the winner of the 116 seed. Who did you go with?
I wanted to go with Cars because I love that movie.
I do too.
But I don't think it stands a chance against WALL-E.
You guys, there are so many people that love WALL-E. If we can tell you anything besides a Goofy movie, make sure you vote for a Goofy movie. I honestly think WALL-E is going to steamroll Cars.
Oh, for sure. Which is unfortunate. I love Cars. Okay.
I went WALL-E as well. Who do you have WALL-E facing? Inside Out or Monsters, Inc.?
I went Inside Out.
That's fair. I went Monsters, Inc. I think that when people look at this bracket and they take Inside Out 2 as the upset over Toy Story is what I chose, I think that Monsters, Inc. will beat out the original Inside Out.
Okay.
Bing Bong will be forgotten. I cry every time. All right. So now we have WALL-E versus Monsters, Inc. or Inside Out. Make your choice.
But I don't know.
You gotta know. This is it. This is the gauntlet. This is the Pixar region. You just gotta make a choice.
I feel like I'm gonna make the wrong one. Okay, whatever. It's wrong. But here we go.
Let's jump to the bottom of the bracket. Winner of Coco, Incredibles 2.
I had Coco.
Yeah, and what's the reward for Coco of beating Incredibles 2? Now they get to go up against...
Well, I had Incredibles.
I did too.
Okay.
You beat Incredibles 2 only to turn around and face Incredibles. Because I had that beating out Ratatouille. I just don't think Ratatouille.
Oh my gosh, the Pixar region is the worst.
I tell you.
Oh man, Incredibles versus Coco. I mean, in my mind, there's no question, but that's not how the world...
You can vote with your heart or you can vote with your head. Yeah. This is when people are like, Jake, how do you sleep at night putting these matchups together? Guess what? It wasn't me. Blame IMDb.
Oh, I don't know.
That's how I sleep at night.
I don't know.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Okay. Let's move up to the winner of the 3 seed versus 4 seed. Toy Story versus Inside Out 2. I already told you. I honestly think recency bias. And again, it was an amazing, amazing film. I went Inside Out 2 over the OG Toy Story.
Sorry, I lost
3 versus 14.
Oh, 3 versus 14, I had Up.
Wait, what did I miss?
No, that's 4 versus 13.
Yeah.
Sorry, 3 versus 14. I had Toy Story.
Okay, I went Inside Out 2. And then who was your 6 seed versus 11 seed? Finding Nemo or Soul?
Nemo.
Okay, I had Nemo as well. So, Nemo versus Inside Out 2, Nemo versus Toy Story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then the last matchup for this round, I had Toy Story 3 winning over Toy Story 2.
I did too.
Toy Story 3 is amazing. That is the best one of all the Toy Stories. Up versus Toy Story 4.
Up.
Yeah. As well. Okay. Who did you have winning that matchup?
Up.
I had Up winning as well.
Yep.
And they will go up against...
For me, I went Inside Out.
You had Inside Out upsetting Wall-E?
Wall-E is gonna go far, but I had Inside Out beating out Wall-E.
That's crazy. I've got Wall-E moving on. But Wall-E versus Up or Inside Out versus Up, that's what we're picking next. Yep. And you guys, this is where things get rough.
Yeah.
All right. Who do you have on the bottom half of the region?
Incredibles.
I had Incredibles beating out Coco.
As much as it pains me because I love Coco, I don't think there's enough people out there that appreciate it. And I think Incredibles is going to win.
Yeah, I don't see Coco beating Incredibles franchise twice in a row.
I mean, prove me wrong, because I think Coco does not deserve like the credit that it doesn't. Yeah,
it deserves more credit than it gets.
Yes, yeah.
Got you.
And then I have Incredibles taking on Toy Story.
So you still are riding with Toy Story. I eliminated Toy Story, and I have Finding Nemo beating out Inside Out too. So I'm going Finding Nemo versus The Incredibles.
Okay.
So here we go, guys. We're in the Elite 8 now.
Yep.
I have Up versus Incredibles. You've got?
I have Up versus Toy Story.
And who do you have going to the Final Four?
Up.
I took Up as well. I think Up comes out of the Pixar region. Enough to pull at your heartstrings, and also it's just... Boy, that's going to be a tough battle to beat Incredibles. I'm not going to lie, but I'm going with Up. That means in Jake's Final Four, I have Aladdin, Lilo and Stitch, Lion King, and Up.
Okay, I have Aladdin, Lion King, Encanto, and Up.
So 3 out of our 4 are the same.
Same, yeah.
Okay.
We got there very differently.
Let's go heroes versus princesses, left side of the bracket. Make your choice right now. Who is going to the championship?
Got it.
Okay. Going on the right side now. Animal region versus Pixar. Who do you have advancing to the championship?
Wish I could see my face right now. So got it. Okay.
All right. Who's in your championship game?
Aladdin versus Lion King.
I also have Aladdin versus Lion King.
I mean, those are just the best movies.
They really, 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 really are. They really are.
God, who's your champion, though? Oh, that's a rough one. Oh, man.
Okay, my champion is picked, people.
Mine is not.
It is in ink. I'm going to ride with this movie all the way to take the whole kit and caboodle. This is a good time to note that we are not eligible to win the $50 Disney gift card.
It's true.
We're just doing this for fun, so you can follow along and laugh at us because this is painful. And know that you're also going to feel that pain.
It totally is.
Do you have your champion picked?
Yes.
Ashley, who are you going with to win the Disney animated films March Madness bracket?
Lion King.
You went Lion King.
I went Lion King.
Wow.
I went Lion King.
I went Aladdin.
See, I almost went Aladdin.
It's in ink. You can't change it now. Aladdin. I have Aladdin winning the March Madness bracket. That's who I think the people will go with in the end.
See, I kind of do too now.
No,
I'm regretting my answer.
You ain't never had a friend like me, people. Aladdin. That's who's going. That's who's going. So that's it. That brings us to the end. Now, how are we going to determine the winner? You guys fill out these brackets and email it to us. That's on the bracket.
It's on the bracket.
Email it to us by March 2nd, 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yep.
Then you're entered in to win. As we put these out on our stories, we will look at the votes, see who wins, and we'll go through and count the number of right choices that you make along the way. Just as in NCAA March Madness.
Yeah, it's the exact same point system that we're going to
use.
Same
point system. Yep. So the first round, every correct guess is 1 point. And then it goes up from there.
Yeah.
Really, where it counts is getting the movies to the championship.
Yeah.
We'll total it all up. Yep. And may the best person win.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't know.
I was like, may the best movie win. Cause...
Sure. That's not the case, because I'm pretty sure the best movies were going to get knocked out somewhere along the way.
Oh, I know. I'm scared.
Vote for a Goofy movie over Pinocchio. Do the right thing.
Just vote. Just vote.
Just vote. Thank you. Just vote. Thank you for following along. Give our podcast a listen. We love making new Disney friends. Find us on Instagram.
Yep.
Enjoy this contest, but we post a lot of stuff, and we love having your participation and input. And that's not the only places that we're at.
Yeah. We're also on TikTok now.
We're on TikTok now.
We have a Patreon page. We always post exclusive content there, so check us out on Patreon.
Free to join.
Yeah.
There's also other ways that you can support our podcast if you want some of the paid content as well. So it's all there. It's awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, so we'll try and post some videos here regularly, sprinkle them in every couple of weeks or something, have something new. But thanks for watching along.
Yeah.
Give us a like, hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you follow on our YouTube journey. And yeah.
That's it.
Until next time.
TTFN.